Not the way you want to dive into real estate investing is fall flat in your face. Yeah, so I've been a real estate investor for over 20 years. Bought my first rental property back in 2001 for buying my first home. Was excited about that, and fell flat in my face as I got laid off from my job, and then my two tenants got laid off from their job. So I went from being a happy real estate investor to be in a distressed borrower, deadbeat borrower, to not be able to pay 6 mortgage payments, 3 seconds and 3 firsts. So not the way you want to dive into real estate investing is fall flat in your face. Fast forward a few years, I got my assets out of a sling and started a mortgage company with a buddy of mine. And then we were traveling the country doing mortgages for real estate investors. And our sponsoring broker was a guy by the name of Bob Leonetti and a lady named Jamie Kayla. And they taught me all about creative financing and the note business, how to structure deals, how to create notes. And that's really where a lot of people think about the note business. They think about the owner financing side or buying on terms. And that's one side of the note business. I took it a little bit further because they also taught me about buying non-performing notes. And if you think back to 2004, 2008, I learned a lot in that 4-year period, especially as we got to the end of 2008, as everything was hitting the fan, crashes, stuff like that. So I started calling banks and calling lenders to start seeing what kind of distressed debt they had in their books. And a distressed mortgage is basically, it's a note where somebody hasn't paid in usually 6 months or longer. So I started getting these lists sent to me and was able to start cherry picking these lists of either residential properties or multifamily properties from like Capital One. They sent me this huge list that I could cherry pick from. And then I was like, this is what I want to do. So left the origination side. And ever since then, I've been a full-time note buyer, just buying distressed debt, trying to work it out with the borrowers or the homeowners, because we do buy a mixture of residential and commercial. And I love where I'm at. I especially love, like you said, what's going on in the market right now. We're seeing, and I've been saying this for over 12 months, because we usually see deals 6 to 12 months before most regular investors see stuff by buying the debt. And we're seeing a lot of opportunities come across the plate that we haven't seen in the last 5 or 6 years for sure.